DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. Farm some news, baby. Today we're going to talk about a new sale going on for Farm Sim 22 for Xbox players. And we've got 10 modders to talk about, including information on the F350. So let's jump right in. FS22 might not be on sale on the Giants website for PC players anymore. However, Xbox is now getting in on the fun. If you guys play on Xbox Series or Xbox One, you can now get Farming Simulator 22 15% off starting at $45 instead of the normal $60. It is important to know that this sale is only applying to the base game and is not reflected in any of the other content like the Year 1 Season Pass or any DLCs. If you would like to get it, simply search Farming Simulator 22 in the Microsoft Store on your Xbox, or you can also check out the link in the description below. The first Farming Simulator League tournament has been announced and will be taking place on May 14th and 15th, streaming live on the Giant Software Twitch channel. Usually they stream it on the official FSL Facebook and YouTubes as well, although those were not mentioned in this post. Klaus Heilemann, the events and esports manager at Giant Software, says, "We are very excited for the return of the FSL and our refined competitive dynamics. We're ready for a great season. Once again, we're working with our dedicated players and partners to furtherly develop the Farming Simulator League and gain even more traction in the world of esports." More information regarding the Farming Simulator League Season 4, sponsors, and the prize pool will be announced soon, so stay tuned for that. If you missed the Farming Simulator podcast live stream earlier this week, that episode is now live on all streaming sites and over on the Farm Sim website. In the podcast, they talk about precision farming, variable seeding, and answered a lot of questions from the community. Check that one out, link below. Making our way into today's modern news, let's start with Holzs FS, who has posted a few new screenshots of his upcoming Lizard T and Bodyworks truck mod. This was something that we did have in Farming Simulator 19 for all platforms, and it actually performed really well with over 2,000 ratings, sitting at 4.5 stars. It was available back then with the truck and 3 different attachments, but shown here, it's an IT runner version, which we did not have in 19. We're also going to be getting a regular single axle version and even one with a crane, which is just wild. This was a very popular truck among those looking for something older and maybe not American in any way. Great truck for karting and moving things around. As it sits, still going through testing and is still being developed. DjGoHam Modding brings us a little update on his John Deere 5E series since we've been talking about this week, but he says that a lot of things have changed. Right after the news video released yesterday, they decided to completely redo the whole mod, as they already redid the front end. Then they say in an effort to truly make it a perfect one-to-one with the real-life variant, they are completely redoing it. They're also making the enclosed cab version the first version and bringing the open cab later on in an update. Honestly, the open cab feature was something that I was looking forward to the most. It looks like we're going to have to wait a little bit longer for that version, unfortunately. This mod has gone back again into the modeling phase. I've got a little bit of sad news for players that have been looking forward to the F350 from Agro Tonho, as they say they have not been able to finish the mod's conversion for Farming Simulator 22. From the looks of it, they seem to be more focused on their school studies than modding, which is actually extremely important. They're doing it the right way. Even though this is one of the most requested mods for Farming Simulator 22, it is great to see Agro Tonho prioritizing the most important thing first, their studies, and I think you guys should as well. Perhaps we'll see it again down the road sometime, but it will not be soon. I'm going to be keeping an eye out for this literally every single day for the latest progress, so I'll let you guys know if and when things change. If you downloaded the Trailer by Train Cotton Bales Autoload trailer, goodness gracious, what a name. It was released yesterday from SrVertex. A small error has been detected on the trailer, which is going to be fixed very soon. It is still safe to use, so nothing to worry about there, but it does warrant mentioning that if you're using the autoload, you should not equip the trailer with tension belts, as strapping down an autoloaded bell on FS22 makes it do some otherworldly things. As SrVertex says, have fun! Similarly, the seed potato farm that released yesterday for all platforms is also experiencing a few oddities, as Dazed, the creator, says that with version 1.3 of the game, some of the things in the code were changed, thus the mods, not just his, are working incorrectly. If you are using the seed potato farm, note that the bagged seed potatoes and premium potatoes need the dynamic mount collision enabled to put your forks through them, which has been fixed and submitted for testing. As far as the Grimmy RH, that is not able to load the production inside the building anymore, as this is a game code thing and completely out of his control. The workaround is to use it to make new potato boxes and hover those over the production, or to fill the RH outside the building and run a belt down to the production. From what I understand, the fix for at least the first problem could be releasing soon, maybe even today. So make sure you keep an eye out for that and update it once an update is available, as that's going to make things much easier for you. Caleruega Modding has dropped a few new screenshots of his new project after the Chimera trailers. We've got another one, the Chimera semi-trailer flatbed. This is for transporting bales, pallets, things like that. They are planning on adding different design options, configurations, and of course, colors. But if there's anything else you would like to see, let them know, link below. I would say it'd be nice to be able to transport smaller vehicles, but they make me a little bit too high off the ground for that to be safe. Granted, I don't think anyone has ever confused me with someone who transports equipment safely in the game. MikiMapper is back with us today for the first time in Farming Simulator 22, showing off some new buildings that are a work in progress for FS22 players. Now, I will say, these are not new in any way, shape, or form. These are the buildings that were used on the map Hills of Italy, also by MikiMapper back in Farming Simulator 19. However, having some nice Italian buildings might just be what you've been looking for to complete your farm build. So if that's the case, may not be too much longer. They are still a work in progress, which is important to know, but Miki does say very soon in your farms. Don't forget, today is the day that FDR Logging's next update will be dropping, which is going to include the new Pro Pack pull-through delimber, as well as the revised tree grinder, which is a recalibrated version of the in-game mulcher, but allows for better grinding of trees and bits and makes it a little bit easier to clean up your logging areas. The grinder will also be attachable to all machines, making it extremely versatile and easier to find a place for it on your farm or your logging operation. The update will be posted over on the FDR Logging website, and I'll make sure I link that below for you guys to check out. If you follow Kederk Farms here on YouTube, you'll know that he recently posted his first look at the real dashboard mod from Perma's modding at Karl Farms. Go check that out if you haven't already. What up, Kederk? Well, this mod is based off of the fill level dashboard mod for Farming Simulator 19, but is renamed to Real Dashboard. They say this will make it much easier to add to vehicles compared to Farming Simulator 19. The mod has actually already been uploaded for Mod Hub for testing, but it did fail due to some issues. The mod is meant to work with Karl's case Steiger pack, and will be getting a few new features between now and then, and will be re-uploaded when Karl's Steiger pack is uploaded as well. Mods like this generally go a little bit over my head, to be completely honest, so check out Kederk's videos. He'll tell you everything that you need to know about this is a really cool upcoming mod. And lastly today, if you missed out on the live stream yesterday with the Alien, Paul, Disturbed, and myself talking about MaizePlus, you missed a good one. I did my best not to make it another cat herding event, but you know, things happen. Paul's going to be working on a shorter video to highlight the main changes of MaizePlus from 19 to 22, but if you want to see an elaborated version, check out the link below beside MaizePlus to get an updated video. That way you can see everything that has been changed, as he's made a huge overhaul to the mod, really opening it up to players that want to play with more simplified features, as I did. I actually modified MaizePlus myself. You just press a button in game and boom, things are a little bit easier for you. This is pretty game-changing, to say the least. Nothing else does this, and they've opened up the doors to way more players to enjoy this epic mod. If you guys are on PC, you have to try out MaizePlus at least once when it releases, which could be in a little while, but they're getting closer. Just like I'm getting closer to performing the perfect segue to the outro. I've heard about it in fairy tales, but never actually seen one happen. But I must say, even if the perfect segue to the outro does exist, you probably won't see it here. That being said, I get very close. Very, very close. Watch out! Just like every episode of Farm Sim News, links to everything that we talked about today can be found in the description. No release dates for mods, so no one knows when they're going to be released. If I didn't talk about something that you want to know about, well, that just simply means that there's no new information at the time of recording this video on that topic. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel for updated information on everything that you want to know about and that you need to know about going on in the world of Farming Simulator. Well guys, that's going to be it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you drop a like on it. Get subscribed if you're new and join the DjGoHam fam. Make sure those notification bells are on as well. That way you never miss daily Farming Simulator videos here on the channel. With that said, hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace. And don't forget that the Perma pack's coming out tomorrow as well. Mods on a Saturday. Let's go!